For question 4, again, it may not be obvious whether this is a proper or improper fraction. So you might want to decide to expand the denominator. So you have x minus 2 whole thing squared times x plus 3. When you expand this, it becomes x squared minus 4x plus 4. That is for the first factor here. Multiply by x plus 3. And when you simplify, it becomes x cubed minus x squared minus ax plus 12. So it's very obvious that this and this, when I compare them, it means that this is actually an improper fraction. So with an improper fraction, we will now proceed to do the long division. So with the long division, okay, because it is the 2x cubed that I want to get rid of, so I need to take this and multiply by 2. So I end up with 2x cubed minus 2x squared minus 16x plus 24. And once you simplify this, you end up with a remainder of 5x squared minus 6x minus 13. So this is now your remainder. So you will rewrite the original improper fraction into the sum of a polynomial plus your proper fraction. Okay, so this proper fraction is now what you will convert into partial fractions. The form here is actually your case number 2, okay, which is a repeated linear factor. So with your repeated linear factor, it appears twice here. One as a over x minus 2, then the second partial fraction is b over x minus 2 whole thing squared, plus the last term here, which is your c, so it's c over x plus 3. Next step is to end up with this. 5x squared minus 6x minus 13 equals to a times x minus 2 times x plus 3 plus b times x plus 3 and plus c times x minus 2 squared. In this case, we can substitute x equals to minus 3 and x equals to 2 to get rid of some of the unknowns. So in the first case, I've decided to substitute x equals to 2. When I substitute x equals to 2, you'll notice that this disappears, and you're only left with the b, and then you'll find out that b equals to minus 1. Now, when you substitute x equals to minus 3, then you'll notice in this case that, again, the a part disappears, okay, and the b part also disappears, and all you're left with is the c. So you'll find out that c is actually equals to 2. Now, the next step is to find out your a. Knowing the values of b and c, I can now substitute x equals to possibly 0, okay, or any other appropriate number for x in order to find out my a, and then you'll find out that a is equals to 3. And the last step is really to rewrite the entire fraction, which becomes this. Okay, so you end up with 2 plus 3 over x minus 2 minus 1 over x minus 2 squared plus 2 over x plus 3. Now, when you have a question like this, just remember, when you are going to check whether your answer is correct, it is to do the reverse process. So when you expand this, okay, and turn it into a single fraction, you should be able to end up with this. And then you know for sure that you are correct.